visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. His guys a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Brandon Aubrey has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And here we go, through the rain in Philly. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. At quarterback, they're going to turn to the seventh-year dual threat, Jalen Hurts.
If this game were played on paper and paper alone, it would not be much of a matchup. Looking at a top 10 offense versus the very worst defense in the league. But it will really be the urgency of this quarterback. You can never let down in the NFL. And he knows there's opportunity to be had if they execute.
Completed left side to Smith. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Willie Kirker with the tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 22 carries, 88 yards and a score. Working on second down. Hurts fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Back to throw. Hurts. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. And that forces fourth down and 16. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. They're going to be led out by the 11-year quarterback from Mississippi State. It's Dak Prescott.
This is an instance where we got a good offense, really good offense, but it's running up against a great defense. And for all the success they've had moving the ball this year, they know this will be their stiffest test yet.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 14 carries, 73 yards and a touchdown. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another run for Williams. Down the sideline to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Dak to the air here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down. To throw is Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. They bring him down, but we all saw how that one looked, right? There was a face mask involved, and the flag is out. So the completion doesn't end on the tackle. Add another 15 for the face mask, and it's a pretty good play offensively.
Automatic first down.
Personal foul gave him a chunk of yards, and they will take it. 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Dak off the play fake. And he gets home. Touchdown, Dallas. Dak Prescott, a 12-yard score.
I'm going to say that's using his reputation and really his tendencies to his advantage. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes, and you all expect him to throw it, but he can show you right there he's an athlete in space as well.
Aubrey gets the point after the go. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Eagles nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. On the play fake, it's Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Well, when you finish with a stat line like he did in support of a win last week, Brock, you know that you're in store for some early work the next time out. Lo and behold, here we are.
Yeah, teams can tend to be a little bit habitual at times. The way he played was a big factor in earning that win. So getting him looks here, especially early on, definitely part of the plan.
That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first. Awesome catch, got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They give to Barkley, left side. Into the secondary, past the 40. To the sideline and out of bounds, but not before he picks up 22. And that is good for an Eagles first down. Well, we know, Brock, these guys boast one of the league's better ground games this season, but they're not impossible to stop. However, pretty good form so far in this one.
Well, they put together chunk runs like that, Miss Kate. They're going to go maybe top 10 to top 5. This defense better put a stop on him.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
Over the decades, you want to see elite defenses in the NFL. They have the big people that can run and the little people that will tackle. In that corner, well, he did his job there.
He's brought down. They got him at the 25. And that's going to bring up 4th and 15. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Sky's clear enough. Might actually be dry the rest of the way. Fingers crossed as they get set 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
That's incomplete left side. Looking for George Pickens that time. That takes them to third down. Here's Prescott. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Williams goes up and over for the touchdown.
Williams, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Dallas.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And a lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's second and 4.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's caught left side by Stowers. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got second and 7. Hurts looking to throw. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's going to be third down after this 2-minute warning. And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More on... time in just a moment. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Hurts to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it.
I think it so perfectly encapsulates what this guy is. He's like a hawk. That ball is in the air, and he has a feel for where it's going, and he knows how to finish the deal.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Prescott will look to throw. Finds the football outside. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Prescott now to throw on third down. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first. They're working quickly here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. A third down run with Blue. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Rose caught. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. Interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Prescott to sneak it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown.
Williams, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Dallas.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one is up and good. And the lead now up to 18 points. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance.
Brandon Aubrey
now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Hurts setting up to throw. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Throwing here, Hurts. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Brought in deep down the sideline. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Our tour around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Daniel Jones. He connects, 10-yard touchdown pass. The Colts are going to wind up winning by 17. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is the reigning league MVP, Matthew Stafford. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Rams move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Lastly, a lot of debate among the staff as to who our impact player should be this week. We've settled on this man. And this is the speedster, Zay Flowers. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Ravens improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. And a two-score ball game here as we resume play. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So as the Cowboys offense heads back to the field, let's take a look at their offensive coordinator, Clayton Adams. He's in his second year as OC with the Cowboys, 8th overall as a coach in the NFL. Second half starts with a run by Williams. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground with Williams. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. That is good for a Cowboy first down. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Give on second here to Blue. The play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2, and that's going to give Dallas the first down.
2 yards on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
Now Dak to throw. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Motion Brown right. The play fake now Hurts to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. There's yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He's going to be hauled down a few yards short of that first down marker, and also just beyond that, the goal line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. That ball's caught by Stowers. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Running left. This is Barkley. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Elliott connects there. And that will tie things up in the third.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. First call here coming from the shotgun. And after rattling off 3 straight touchdowns, they finally came up short in their last series, but I don't think any coach is going to complain much if you start the game 3 for 3, right, Brock? Still a great base to build on as they head out now for drive number 5.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Second down, here's Dak. Throw secured by George Pickett. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards, and that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
A gain of 12.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Dallas.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
I'm not seeing any signs of wear on those legs. In fact, I think this running back likes getting his number called. Eventually, sure, you're going to have to spell him, but right now he's in a pretty good rhythm.
Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that is good for a Cowboy first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Dak to the air here. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Throwing again is Dak. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the first down for him.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Another run for Williams. And he's going to be stopped a few yards from the end zone, just a couple from what would have been first and goal. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown.
Touchdown.
Javonte Williams. That's his third on the ground this week. Point after is up and good from Aubrey. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Eagles 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. First down run, now it's in 5. Now second and 5.
Brings up second and
Motion man left is Brown. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 43.
They give to Barkley, left side. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
The 37-yard line.
Now Hurts. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. All right, so trailing right now, looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
Chased out to his right, making the call himself. And it's going to be a first down as the stop is made, but not before they come through with a call on 3rd and 16.
7 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Back to throw, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. This is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Eagles losing by 7.
31-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion. Working on 2nd down. Hurts. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. Lawrence in there again. And he now has 2 sacks here on Monday Night Prime Time. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. Taking a chance to the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So as this drive begins, rain starting to fall. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this hasn't been a common sight with him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. And he's not going to escape this one. They take him down late in this ballgame. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And they get to him as he gets the first down. Making it look easy, partner, on 3rd and 17. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 15. And the Cowboy first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. Yeah. Took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.